Okay,
Supercharge.
so he'll come in at 7 to paddles.
411.
White.
Uh,
Oh, I didn't get to. So 7, 8, here's 2.
8 pierce 2. Block 3, take 5, and then its paddles KO'd.
Right, and then that gets me to my reshuffle. And
Yeah.
we untap.
Oh, wait. Those don't go in. Those don't go in. So it's just your scrap pile that's meant to be shuffled. So those 8 cards that you put in, they don't get scrapped. They're like outside of the battle. So like you shuffle immediately.
Yeah.
So
And,
yeah.
and then
So you
those, oh, then that's the pile. It's a,
yeah.
yeah.
Count how many cards you got this, because I think there's 8. That's 5 in that one pile. So 1 bashing shield's in your deck from that pile closest to Brainstorm, because you only flip 4. Yeah, cool.
Okay, so
You're
then
good.
this is scrap pile.
That's your new scrap pile, correct? Yeah,
All right. Yep.
sweet.
Yeah.
Ozzy, I don't know if you wanted like to ping you or whatever. We kind of, I don't know if we started a little earlier. I think we only started like 5 minutes early.
It was a little early, probably about 5 minutes. Yeah.
Ozzy just wanted, I think, to stream most of the matches or
Yeah.
record them. Um,
Okay.
cool. And then once you're shuffled, you offer to cut against the 3 piles. Yeah,
1,
nice.
2,
And they'll
3.
go 2, yeah, 2, 1, 3. Perfect. There we go. Excellent, thank you. I will then draw for turn. Okay. Man, I'm also unfortunately in a very similar situation to yourself.
Bunch of upgrades, huh?
Yeah, and I play escape routes, which is a green, and I have not flipped one of my many escape routes, unfortunately. So hmm. um, yeah, and I have to go into brainstorm. That's a little unfortunate. Damn. Uh,
I know the feeling, man.
Yeah, it's just an escape route would make this so like this turn so much easier. Um, Man, it would make it so much more easier. Um, I am going to put a grenade launcher on Grimlock, flip
Yeah.
Grimlock to bot mode.
Yeah.
I will set a take the shot, so that's tapped. 5, 6. And then I'm gonna send Grimlock into Brainstorm.
Okay, so he's got
10
what?
bold 2.
10 bold 2. That's troublesome.
2 bold 2 white.
Yeah.
There's the last 2 cards as escape route. That's bloody crazy.
Yeah. I'm in trouble because he just hit me pretty hard.
Okay. 1, 2, 3.
3-1-2.
1, 2 bold 2 white. Icon. Oh, 6, 7, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 attack.
All right, 15.
Yep.
Oh, that's at 13, and I don't. Yeah, it's he's gonna be dead, unfortunately. Yep. 15 minus 2, 13, and he's gone.
All right. There's 1 damage spillover, so you put 1 damage on one of your other characters. Yep. I am going to drop a kinetic intensifier whip for escape route.
Okay. I used to use escape route all the time. It just gets to flip to alt mode, right?
Yes, correct. Bot to alt. Has to be in bot mode for it to work.
Lion weight does what?
So it's tapped, and then at the start of my turn, it becomes untapped, and then when it's untapped during battle, I can scrap it. And so, when one of my characters attacks, I can scrap it. It just gives that character bolt 1, so it kind of just sits there until I want to use it. But I can only use it when it's untapped, and it
Yeah.
untaps next turn.
Okay. All right, draw for turn. About time. Grimlock has a +2 defense.
No, so he's just 2 defense, 12 health.
All right. Put a paralyzo on him.
Mhm.
Head on collision.
Nice. Yep.
So it's coming at 3-6. All in orange.
Full on orange. Oh, you tap him first and then declare the attack. Yeah, I assume that's what we're doing. Yep.
Paralyzed.
Orange it is.
Okay. So coming in at 10.
All right.
11. 11 pierce 1.
Block 2 takes a 9. 3 health exactly. Okay. All right. I untap, take the shot. Draw a card for turn. I think I should get there. That's really unfortunate. Oh, and I could do it that way. Damn. What a card to top deck. What a card to top deck. That's crazy. And I think that's a safe option too. Damn. Oh, he's got 1 damage on him. Eight, 9, that's what I need to get. So I'm hoping to get 7. Like, there's 2, 3 of them, 4 of them. Oh, I can only get 1 of those, so I can only get that. So the math would be 4, 5, 6, 18, 11. One's a white. Like, yeah, I think that's still. I think that's how we do this because I think I get it here. So I'll play Kinetic Intensify Whip onto Swoop. I'll flip Swoop to bot mode, gives him bold 2 from the Intensify Whip. Sorry, there's a bit of glare. I'll play Escape Route to flip Swoop to alt mode to give him bold 2, so he's got bold 4. I'll then move 1 damage from Swoop onto Night Flight to KO him.
Okay.
And then your crash landing triggers, which is then going to deal 3 damage to Grimlock and KO Grimlock.
Yep.
So Night Flight's gone, and then I'm going to send Swoop at Tailwind and Scrap take the shot for bold 5. So he's coming in at 4 bold 5. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 attack into Tailwind.
Well, you were able to work it out. Able to work it out. Good game. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
So I was like, man, I don't think he's got it, but that escape route, you
Yeah.
picked it up in your hand, and then
That's why I was like, I can't believe
well, you
I
were able to
haven't got.
flip him to move the damage to take him out. Because if I had another turn, that would have made the difference, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had. So that was my plan, was with trying to get escape route to move the 1 damage. I wanted it on my previous turn when I'm untapped, because when I do it while I'm untapped, your crash landing wouldn't trigger because I
Yeah.
don't have a tapped character.
Yep.
So that's why I wanted it last turn. But yeah, this turn I drew ramming speed, so that would have been fine. So I could have just ramming speed it and then sent swoop in, but then I
Yeah.
was like, I then have to deal with tailwind when you then flip him to bot mode, and you still just you KO Grimlock, and
And
then
some good
swoop
draws
can't.
there. You got some good
Yeah,
draws at the end, for sure.
yeah. So it's your call if you want to go first or second.
Yeah, I'll go first again.
Go first again. Okay. Am I going to sideboard a character? You're gonna go first. You're gonna give me who I have to attack.
I'm gonna
Um,
sideboard. You decide, or how's it go?
so what happens is it goes who you decide. So the loser decide who goes first or second, and
Yep.
then the winner decides if they want to sideboard a character,
Okay.
And then from there, if I do or I don't, you then decide if you want to sideboard a character, and then after you've made that decision, we then both side battle cards. So I'm just currently deciding if I want to sideboard a character or not. I don't think so. I'm not sure. That went okay.
Oh,
I
no.
will
Let's
keep
shuffle
my
again.
team as is. So
As
we'll
is.
not sideboard a character.
Okay. Okay. I'm not going to sideboard a character. So are you going to sideboard cards?
Yeah, so now we can just freely sideboard cards. It's not like
Okay.
an option. We both do it at the same time if
Okay.
we want to.
All right.
Um, I don't think so.
Let's see here. Mm, all right. Let's see. Crazy how so many cards I did not end up seeing. One,
yeah, I think that's
two, the three I'm taking out.
one, two, three.
1, 2, 3.
2, 1, 3 for you, man.
And you can do the same. 2, 1, 3.
Perfect. All right.
All right.
Good luck, sir.
Yeah, may it be fun and competitive once again. I mean, last turn wasn't horrible. All right. So I'll draw for turn, or draw for a game, and then draw for turn. 1, 2, and 3, and then turn. Flip brainstorm for the focus.
Yep.
And come at with Visper. This time I'm going to come at paddles.
All right.
So I know he has a defensive 3, but all that moving around.
Yep.
You know. All right. Let's see what we got here. I'm going to focus. Scrub it.
Yep.
1 and 2, white pip, 1 and 2. So he's coming in at 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Nice. Block 3, take 4.
And this is a tough call. It's tough. I think I got to pick up this Paralyzo box.
All
right.
I am gonna drop Matrix of Leadership for Vampire Ribbon. I will Roll 1 for turn. Flip Grimlock to bot mode. I will play Power Punch onto Swoop and send Swoop where I have to. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
9. That's unfortunate.
Amazing.
That is unfortunate. Focus. I'll keep it. 1, 2, 1, 2. He did get the green, so he defended at 1, but you came in at what? 10?
9.
9. It's 8. Either way, he's still gone. That is not good. All set?
Yep, over to you.
All right, draw for turn. How does the defense thing work? You
So
get
when you attack one of the other Dinobots,
Yeah.
they can only take 6 attack damage. So like after defense and everything, the max they can take is 6. And then I can move 3 of that 6 to paddles, but I can't KO paddles with that 3.
Yeah. So it's just he can take as much, but just up to KOing.
No,
Yeah.
so you can only take 3. So it's like, so if you attack Swoop and Swoop takes 6, or is capped at
Oh,
6 and takes the full 6, paddles can take up to 3. So he can't
oh,
take
okay.
more than 3. So it has to be a 3-3 split. But if
Gotcha.
paddles has say got 10 damage on him, I can only take 1 damage because I can't KO paddles by
Gotcha.
absorbing the damage.
Now I got it. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. And that capping damage thing really stinks.
Yeah. Pretty good.
It is, especially at the start of a game. 6. Makes me wonder yeah, that really, my game is on big hits real quick from little guys.
Yeah.
And if I can't do those big hits, then I'm kinda stuck, Um, how do you don't you were sorry, I couldn't see, but
Pretty good.
so you're getting a plus defense from an orange card at some point?
Uh, apart from bashing shield, other than that, no.
Oh, okay, because I thought there was something that you'd flip, but it gave you an extra defense.
Yeah, so like it's like I have Matrix of Leadership and Rollout who's that have a
Oh,
blue
okay.
pip.
Okay, so you do have some blues in there. That's what it
Yeah,
was.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay, so there wasn't any ability that gave you an extra defense.
No. It was just me flipping Matrix or Rollout.
Okay. All right. All right. So, man, this stinks. This capping damage business. Um, it's like, why do I want to get more than 6 damage if just save it for another time. Um, this is a tough call. Um, you know what? This is what I'm gonna do. Putting a crash landing on Storm Cloud,
Yep.
and then I'm going to play head-on collision. So he's gonna
Nice.
attack at 6,
Yep.
coming into swoop,
Nice. Yep.
and can I focus? Keep it. 1. So he'll come at 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
10 block 2 is 8, cap to 6. I'll keep 3 and 3. Let's split 3. Go. 7, 7, and 3. Yep, that's good. All right. I will roll for turn. Huh. That's something. That's the guy with 6. Alright. I'm gonna put Vampire Ribbon onto Paddles.
Yep.
I'm gonna flip Grimlock to give Paddles Bolt 3.
Yep.
And then I will just send Paddles into Stormcloud. 1, 2, 1, 3. He's coming in 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
10, defending 0, focus. Not going to matter, but. So it defends at 1, taking 9. Stormcloud is dead.
So I will trigger Vampire Ribbon, repair 2 from Paddles, and then your Crash Landing will do 3 damage to either of them.
Yeah.
Oh, hold on. I think it's 5, actually.
What?
I think you do 5 damage. I think I've missed that. I've forgotten that. Yeah, so you do 5 damage.
It's the attack. It's attack total.
Yes, yeah, and because Raider Tailwind just says it gets +2, +1 in a battle. So you're gonna have 5.
Yeah. Okay. So. Yeah, I got to put that on Paddles.
Alright, 5 damage on Paddles. Damn, that's crazy. Yeah, I completely missed the Tailwind actually giving it +2 attack. That's really good.
All right.
Alright.
All right. Draw for turn. All right. I'll put a sturdy javelin on knife flight.
Nice, yep.
These are underneath on the bottom of anything.
Yeah,
Oh, Mr. X,
that's
you
why
are
the
not muted.
chicken on that one is where it's supposed to be. I didn't do that.
And
Right.
and
No.
I'll play
Oh, okay.
supercharge.
Yeah.
So when it attacks, you scrap
I
this
know.
card. 2 damage go into Paddles.
Yep. Oh,
Yeah, that's true. You are, but like I said,
hold on.
I did not.
Is
So-
Z
There are
here?
other people
Z,
on,
can
I
you
can't hear.
Mr. X, sorry.
Mute.
Oh, yeah.
So the 2 damage goes to Paddles.
Yeah. I'm actually curious because we just had a ruling about this. I don't know if Z is actually here or not. Because I want to clarify. I assume he is.
What's
Z.
the ruling?
So basically, what it is, right, is it's when attacks and when defends. There was something that was brought up earlier this week regarding if you have Crystal of Power on a character and the defender has the I think it's like security pad or whatever, and it's the when it attacks, you bounce and upgrade on the defender to the hand. But the security pad is when this defends, you draw a card and plan a card, right? And WotC ruled that because that is like that, the crystal and the pad will trigger at the same time, even though the pad gets bounced by crystal, it still triggers. So my question is, it's in a very similar scenario. Paddles is when one of my other Dinobots defends, your attack trigger is at the same. They trigger at the same time, but you resolve yours first. So I'm saying is, this is semi-important because paddles technically in that scenario would trigger on swoop, even though you've killed him, and swoop would be capped at 6 damage. You get what I'm saying? Opposed to if paddles is dead and the trigger doesn't go off, swoop could potentially die because he could take 7 this turn.
Yeah, well, yeah, I guess that's important because the way I'm playing this is him dying and then me attacking swoop to take full damage.
Yeah. So it's because you've got supercharge on the field, right? So it's like there is a very high probability of you hitting. Yeah. Oh, he said no, Mike. He's reading right now. Yeah. So it's and I don't know what the ruling like would be Z because Techno I think said he wanted to say a little bit, but based on the data pad or whatever I forgot what the security console I think it was, and the crystal, I think this works in the same way.
But I obviously need clarification because that's going to change the game, right? And,
Yeah, it
like
is.
for me,
Yeah,
for me,
100%.
this is he's attacking. As soon as he attacks, he's gone. If he's dead, why would any of his abilities still be working?
So yeah, it's like the timing because it's like I have a win defends trigger and then you have a win attacks trigger. They happen at the same time. So the event goes: you have a sturdy javelin, I have paddles. Even though paddles doesn't exist, his trigger's met and his condition then goes off.
Well, who's ruling that, right? Like, is somebody else come in and
No. That's WotC's ruling. That's like Wizards of the Coast ruled the Crystal of Power and the security pad thing, which is when
you're
when the
drawing a similarity to something that is a different card, right? Like,
No.
I don't.
So I know it's a different card, but it is specific in there that says what is when attacks and when defends triggers and the triggers happen is what the scenario is in that scenario. I Z might have to. Z said he doesn't have a mic, so I don't know if he can jump in or not. But he said he's looking. Z's looking at the ruling, and he's gonna make a comment on it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not a rules expert, but like I said, as I see this, it's scrap a card, do damage to an enemy, a tapping, right, that initiates the attack. But he's not defending. Defending, swoop is defending.
Yeah, but his trigger is when one of your other Dinobots defends. So swoop, the trigger still goes off because swoop is defending. That's what I'm saying.
All matters of it, like it's not sequential, simultaneous. I mean, yeah, that's the
No, but
that.
that's the thing. It is. So that's what WotC said. When attacks and when defends and when battles all happen at the same time. It's just you're the active player and your attack triggers resolve first. So when you
He's chiming
deploy
in.
it,
Go
yeah,
ahead.
exactly. WotC have said both. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, exactly. Okay.
So what does
Yeah,
that
yeah.
mean?
So it means Paddles dies and the triggers doesn't go up, basically. Yeah, which is fine.
Okay. That's what I clarified. I wanted confirmation. So, okay. So we'll scrap that.
Yep, Paddles dies. Yep.
Obviously, he's going into swoop with
Yep.
his bold 3. I'm going to focus. I'll keep it 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. So he's coming at 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 pierce 2.
It doesn't matter. Block 2 takes 6 anyway. all of that, and he still just takes 6 live on 1.
All right. Well, it's good to know, right?
Yeah, it's yeah. I think Techno's like the head judge for the server, so I think he might need to clarify because it is like a very important thing in the game.
Yeah. I mean, it is very important because I mean, obviously you got to play it out and see what happens, but
Yeah.
it could change a game, right?
Yeah, exactly. Like if you flip one more orange, that trigger from Paddles either kills or saves swoop. Like that's literally what that scenario is. Anyway, thankfully he's still alive. I will draw a card for turn. I have to go there, don't I? I'll flip Grimlock to bot mode. And this is going to get bounced, but I'll put emergency defense field onto Grimlock, so it's when he defends, and he would take an even amount of damage. Instead, he takes no damage, and if he takes no damage, I scrap the card.
Yeah, so it's a chance card.
Pretty much. With Paddles, it's not a chance. It's because he manipulates math. That's why it's in here. But
Yeah, of
Paddles,
course. Yeah, so you can always work it around so it always works. I got it.
yeah, so like damage is capped at 6, and then it's 0. But if I take 5, I just put 1 to Paddles, and then 4, and then I crack it, and he takes none. Yeah,
Makes sense.
we'll go Grimlock into where I have to.
Yeah.
For a lovely 8.
8. I can only defend it 1 here, I think. So he's gonna go. I'll focus. Get rid of that. 1, 2. There is the green pip. He defends at 1, 1, 8, 7, 7, and 7. That's enough to get him.
A trample.
I'm not gonna pick that up. All right, draw for turn. Well, I gotta go where I gotta go. Well, first things first. We'll go with swoop, right? Paralyze a box. So, if I play an action and it's I declare like which attacker it going
Yes,
to.
correct. You have to choose the character that it's on. Yep.
Okay. Okay. Before I do that, I'm going to flip this and put that defense field back in your hand.
Fair enough.
You never know. You never know. Right?
Yep.
I'm going to play the focus fire. It's just a single, but I'm going to put the bold 1 on the brainstorm.
Okay.
Okay?
Yep.
So, coming in at swoop, and he's going to call orange.
Yep. It is indeed orange.
It is. Okay, so he's coming in at 7. White pip, 8, 9, 10. So coming at 7, 8, 9, pierce 2. So that's it. Yeah.
Yep. Paddles is definitely. Paddles. That's swoop. Swoop's gone. Just Grimlock.
All right, and so he'll come in at 3 bold 1.
All right.
3 goes off there. 1, 2, bold 1. 3, 4, 5, pierce 1.
Block 3 because of the blue and take 2. I will drop bashing shield for lose the battle. Untap. Draw. Not what I need to see. Not what I need to see at all. Okay. Yeah, this is rather unfortunate. I'll put that emergency defense field back on Grimlock.
Alright.
And I will escape route Grimlock to give himself bold 3, and then flip him back up to big boy mode. And then I will send him into Brainstorm. 2, 1, 2, 3, white tip. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Bugger, not enough.
12. No.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. It isn't not enough. Okay. I forgot he's got the 2. 1, 2, 1, and 2. So he'll take 10.
All right. Oy vey. I'm gonna drop the improvised shield for the vampire ribbon.
Okay.
All right.
Right. I'm going to draw for turn. Do I reshuffle now?
Yep. Reshuffle right away. Yep.
That card could make a big difference.
I'm hoping.
That card could make a big difference. All right, so clarification while I'm doing this, that is after defense, right?
Yeah. So after my defense and like my blues and your oranges are calculated, if the damage
Yep.
is still even, I then take none. But if it's odd, it just goes through.
I have a feeling this card is coming into play right now. Yeah. All right. 1, 2, 3.
2, 3, 1.
Right. Oh, sorry, that was wrong.
No, that's
2.
fine. That's fine. That's fine. You're good. Yeah. You're good.
Sorry.
Nah, you're all right, man. You're all right.
Going right. All right. Okay. So, what am I going to do here? This is the question. Might matter. Let's see here. I'm gonna play work overtime.
Yep.
I'm gonna put down the Paralyzo box here.
Oh yeah, paralyze effects and then work over time. Yep.
Yeah, right, so 4. Wait. Okay. Yeah, I guess I just have to oh wait. I'm gonna flip him back.
Yep.
The thing is, I have no way of knowing how it's gonna work out, so you can't really play.
Yep.
All right, attacking Grimlock, calling orange.
Orange. It is indeed orange.
Right. I do have my focus.
Yep.
Wrap it. Green pip. So he's gonna come in at 3, 7, 8, 9, 10.
That's an even number so
10
far.
defending, 10 defending 2.
As long as I don't flip a blue. Okay. One. Oh, okay. Actually split the piles. There we go. 1, 2, 3.
So you are only flipping 2 cards, correct?
Yeah, only flipping 2 more cards because I got a white. I gotta escape around the flips.
What were the numbers again?
1, 2, 3.
2, 1, 3.
2, 1, 3. All right. Oh no! You've got to be kidding me. Okay, I'm gonna block 3 of your 10, right?
Yeah.
Okay, and I'm gonna take 7 because it's an odd number, and go to 9. Kidding. You're joking. I can't believe that. Okay.
Well,
It can still happen. It could still happen on Brainstorm. But yeah, that's guttering that my own blue screwed me over there. Anyway.
highly unlikely you'll have another blue in there. This is going to be chance. Complete chance. Question.
Yep.
Grimlock's attack, is it this mode or the other mode? He like, let's say he goes over 8.
You have
That
to
extra is going to
attack
go
him.
here.
Yes, basically. You have to choose another character. Yeah.
So next turn, you're going to be able to pick who you attack.
No, because Tailwind's got stealth, so I have to go into Brainstorm.
You do. Oh, this is going to be real close. Okay. I'm going to call orange.
Yep. It is indeed orange.
Yeah. So he's coming in at 7.
8 currently at the moment because he's got 4 attack.
Oh, 4 and 4, 8. Yeah, sorry.
Yep. Okay.
8. I can focus. Doesn't matter. It doesn't really matter. Oh, wait. It does kind of. I'm kind of wanting to play the odds that it's going to be. So we're at 8.
You're at 8. Yep.
9. 10.
Okay. Oh, thank God. Block 2, take 8, which is an even number, and crack the emergency defense field and take nothing. Okay. Oh my gosh. Okay.
All right. I'm not picking up either of the guys at the moment.
Yeah.
How many cards do you have in hand?
I have 3.
Yeah.
3 at the moment. 3. I will draw 1 for turn. I'll play rollout to flip him down to give him a bold 3, and then I'll flip him back up, and then I'll play Jaws of Steel on him. And
So
then
he's attacking at this bold 5?
bold 5, 6 bold 5, and I have to attack Brainstorm. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, white icon. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 attack.
16. Looks like I'm going to survive. Right? 12, 14. No. No. I can't. I can't. Emergency defense field, right? Because it doesn't matter. He gets his focus. And so yeah, he's defending at 1, puts it at 15. 15 and 2 is 13. 13, 8, and I lose.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
Good game, man. I can't believe that emergency defense field actually saved me.
Well, it worked once and it didn't the other time, and I had no way to take it off. Like, all right, well, good games.
Games, sir. Good games.
Yeah.